Hey guys, how is it going? It's Sabhi here from Sabhi's Life. Welcome to another brand new video. So in today's video, I had a lot of questions on my Facebook account and YouTube that how people can apply for farm jobs, for fruit picking jobs from different part of the world. So I will give you all the information about how to apply for fruit picking jobs or farm jobs in Australia. So let's start the video. I'm at the moment on google.com on my Windows computer. So what you need to do that just type this address https imi.homeaffairs.gov.au. So this is the official Australian immigration website, and on this website you will get information about applying for any visa like permanent resident visa, skilled migrant visa, or all different kinds of visas including visit visas. But right now in this video I'm focusing on how to apply for a visa which is suitable for people who want to do farm work or fruit picking jobs in Australia. So you need to type this address and click enter, and you will be on this website. So immigration and citizenships, and here what you need to do is on search. So on search you need to type SE seasonal worker program, which is highlighting here already. So I click on this seasonal worker program. Seasonal worker program is kind of work which is involved, which include fruit picking jobs or any farm jobs or any job related to farm work. So I click on this and then I click on search. So guys, you are here on this page after typing seasonal worker program, and here what you need to do is the top one you need to click on, which is temporary work international relations visa subclass 403. So subclass 403 you need to apply for if you are interested in farm job or fruit picking job. This is the easiest visa you can get for fruit picking jobs. So I click on this, and then after you reach on this page you will see here temporary work international relations visa subclass 403 seasonal worker program stream. All right, so there are different categories here: overview about this visa, eligibility step by step when you have this visa. So let's look at this first, overview. So stay, you can stay until the time we specify in your visa grant notice, which may be up to 9 months. So cost of applying for this visa is $315, and processing time is 75% application get done in 15 days and 90% will be in 17 months. So it's quite a longer period of time, but in 17 months most probably you will get the seasonal workers visa. So with this visa you can work as a seasonal laborer in selected industries for Australian employers who can't source local labor. I can explain it to you in easier language that the farmers who cannot find employee in Australia, the local employee, then they look for the option to employ the people from different countries. This is the most important thing here. So these are the countries you need to be a citizen of to eligible for this visa. So the countries are Timor-Leste, Fiji, Kiribati, Nauru, Papua New Guinea, and Soma, Solomon Island, Tonga, and Tuvalu or Vanuatu. So these are the countries you need to be a citizen of to be eligible for fruit picking job visa, seasonal worker visa. So unfortunately guys, any other countries beside these countries are not eligible for this visa. So the other countries which are not eligible for this visa, I will make another video for that what type of visa you can apply to come to Australia and do fruit picking jobs. But at the moment I'm focusing on this visa which is called seasonal workers visa subclass 403. About this visa, I click on this. With this visa, you can do seasonal work for an approved temporary activities sponsor participating in the seasonal worker program. How long you can stay, as I've told you, 9 months, and it can be longer. It will be the length of your employment in Australia. The visa starts on the date you first enter Australia. Your visa grant letter will tell you how long your visa is valid for. Stay longer. You can't stay in Australia longer by extending this visa. You can't include family member in your application. So if you are applying for this visa, your family members not included. As I've told you before, guys, this visa cost 315 Australian dollars. So you might also have to pay other costs for health check and police certificate. Alright, to work out what your visa will cost, use visa pricing estimator. So if you will click on this link, you will be able to figure it out that how much the other costs are. So apply from, you must be outside Australia when you apply and when we make a decision on your application. So you make sure that you need to be outside of Australia to apply for this visa. All right. What else? Processing time, as I've told you, that your application can take longer to process if you do not fill it in incorrectly. You do not include all the documents they need and the information they need. So your obligation is continue to be employed by your sponsor. Only do the work in the industry covered by the visa, not work for yourself or anyone other than the sponsor. Comply with all visa conditions and Australian laws. Educate health insurance. The applicant must have educate arrangement in Australia for health insurance during the period of applicant intended to stay in Australia. Travel. Your visa will be granted with multiple entry, which means that you may be able to travel outside Australia and return during your period of seasonal work. You should notify your employer if you intend to depart Australia before the conclusion of your employment. So which is very good, guys. If you are going to Australia for fruit picking job for 1 year or 9 months, you can be able to go back to your country during that period to visit your family. Visa label. Now the next category is eligibility. Let's look at this one. So be a citizen of and resident or in a specified nation. So you, as I've told you, you need to be a citizen or resident of the country who are eligible, the countries who are eligible for this seasonal workers subclass 403 visa. Be invited as a seasonal worker. So you got to be invited as a seasonal worker from the farm owner where you're going to be working. So how this is gonna happen, I will explain it to you in a few minutes. Be able to support yourself. While you are in Australia, you must have the financial capacity to support yourself. Have a sponsor. You must be invited to participate in seasonal worker program by an employer who is an approved temporary activities sponsor. So the farm owner who is sponsoring you or who is inviting you to work for him or work for that employer or work on his farm, you need to be he need to be a authorized sponsor. So how you can find out all these details, soon I will tell you. So by this age, you must usually be 21 years or older. So under 21 years of age cannot be applied for this visa. So you need to meet their health requirement, their character requirement. So you need to have a police certificate done and health insurance. You need to get it done. All right. Meet the genuine temporary stay requirement, repay debts. So you should not have any debt to pay off, not have had visa cancelled or previous application refused. So before this applying for this visa, make sure that your visa hasn't been cancelled or refused. So let's see the detail. You might not be eligible for this visa if you have had a visa cancelled or refused in the past. So this is, guys, it means that if your visa is cancelled in the past or refused, you will not be eligible or you might not be eligible. It's not saying that you will not be eligible, saying that you might not be eligible for applying for a second time. So let's look at the another category, step-by-step process. Before you apply, organize health exams. So before you apply for this visa, what you need to do first is organize health exams, getting help with your application. gather your documents. Gather documents to prove your identity and show you have your employer support, financial support and health insurance. You will need to prepare them to submit online. So you need to have the employer support. It means the sponsored letter, and financial support, your bank balance a document, your bank account document, and your health insurance document. These are the documents you need to submit with this application form. Okay guys, so I will read this again. Prove your identity. You need to prove your identity, maybe your driving license, your passport, or your citizenship certificate of that country. Your employer support, mean your employer sponsorship letter, financial support, your bank account statement, and health insurance. Apply for this visa. You must apply for this visa online. So this visa can be only apply online. You must be outside Australia when you apply. After you apply, see what you can and must do after apply. So visa outcome, you must be outside of Australia when we decide this visa application. We will let you know our decision in writing. If we grant your visa, we will tell you your visa grant number, your visa stay period, your visa expiry date, your visa condition, your approved sponsor. Keep a copy of the decision. If we refuse your visa, we will tell you why we refuse the visa, whether you have a right to review of this decision. We will not refund the application fees if we refuse your application. Okay guys, when we have this visa, so coming to Australia, before you leave, check your travel documents. You must have a valid visa to enter Australia, a valid passport or other travel documents. At the border, completing an incoming passenger card. All people arriving in Australia must complete incoming passenger card. You will be given this card on board. Leaving the airport faster, we have an automated process that use facial recognition technology. You must be able to leave the airport faster if you smart gate. Alright, in Australia, what you can do when you have this visa? Work for your sponsor. Work as a seasonal labor in the selected industries as specified in your visa application. Your visa will come with conditions attached to it. To see your condition, you need to click on this link. What you must do on the visa? You must continue to be employed by your sponsor. Only do the work in the industry covered by the visa, not work for yourself or anyone other than the sponsor. Meet all visa conditions and obey Australian laws. Tell us if things change. So things you need to let us know about include changes to your phone number, email address or address on your passport, changes to your relationship status, the birth of a child. So see how to tell us if there is a change in your situation. So when you click on this link, you will find maybe a link to notify them that what changes happen in your life. Staying longer, you can't stay longer in Australia by extending this visa. Traveling on your visa, you can travel outside Australia and return as many times as you want while the visa is valid. Proving you have a visa. To prove you have a visa and show your condition to someone, use again this link. Working. To see your condition to work, see Vivo. You are protected by Australian workplace law. See your workplace right and entitlement. So what wages you are entitled to and what annual leave you are entitled to, or whatever entitlement you have, you need to click this link and you can check with this link that whether your employer is paying you the right amount of wages or salary. Alright guys, leaving Australia. Before you leave, check your travel documents. You must have a valid passport or travel document to leave Australia. Ensure your visa is still valid. At the border, leaving, anyway, I have read this before. So now the most important thing, I will now tell you that how to find an employer to give you work and to sponsor you with a sponsorship document which you can submit it with your visa application for seasonal worker subclass 403. So I go back to about this visa category, and here with this visa you can do seasonal work for approved employer activities sponsor participating in seasonal worker program. So you need to click on this link. So when you will click on this link, you are onto this page, and the website URL address for this page is www.dese.gov.au/seasonal worker program. Alright guys, just keep going down on this page. So this information is for the employer, and here information for workers. If you want to participate in program, you will need to check your eligibility, contact your labor sending unit, have a valid visa. So here, and some more information here, that in COVID-19 there are some changes to this visa, and I just read it out to you quickly. That in response to COVID-19, on 4th of April 2020, temporary changes to visa arrangement for this seasonal worker program were announced. These would allow Pacific worker under the SWP and Pacific Labor Scheme to continue working in the agriculture sector until the crisis has passed. Let workers with new visa remain in Australia and continue working for up to 12 months. Continue the sponsorship arrangement between Pacific workers and their employer. So COVID-19 changes is for those people who are already on a seasonal working visa, working in Australia, and their visa, let's say, was for up to 9 months, but due to COVID-19 the visa has been extended for another 12 months, and what they can do another 12 months. They can work for another 12 months even after their 9 months of visa expired. So it means it won't expire, it will be extended to another 12 months. So that's what the changes are. And now you need to click on this link, learn about participating in the program. So here, this is also one of the most important page, and information. So what it says here, information for seasonal workers. Frequently asked question, eligibility requirement for seasonal worker program, how to access the seasonal worker program, resource for seasonal workers, and remitting money. So let's click on this first, for seasonal worker program. Okay, the participating country will ensure only eligible candidate and put forward to approved employer for their consideration, good character, fit and healthy, age 21 years and over, citizenship, identity, intention to return to participating country. So they need to, Australian government and your country need to make sure that if you are going to Australia to do fruit picking job or any farm job, they need to see your intention that you really want to come back after your visa finished. So how to access the seasonal worker program? Okay, there are 3 pathways seasonal workers can be recruited through, which are recruitment from a work ready pool, recruitment via appointed and licensed agent, and direct recruitment by employer. So the most easiest way for you guys who are outside Australia in those countries which are eligible for this visa is recruitment via appointed or licensed agent. Now how you going to find those licensed agent, I will soon tell you. You need to click on this link. Please visit participating countries and contact points. So click on this, and here participating countries, let's read this. Residents from participating countries who would like to become a seasonal worker should direct their inquiries to their local contact listed below. The contact information can also assist potential and current approved employers decide which country to recruit from. Alright guys, so what does this mean is that there is a list of contact numbers you can contact, and those contact numbers are of your country, and you can contact them and speak to them that you need to work farm jobs, you need to do fruit picking jobs or farm jobs, and you ask them that you need a sponsorship, and they will help you find you a sponsor or an employer and get you the job. And soon I will be telling you the contact number or giving you the list of those contact numbers. So seasonal worker program, participating countries. So this is a small map. So these are the countries I have spoken to you about before. Fiji. For Fiji is an independent country lying on the border between. This is some information about Fiji, and this is the information you need to contact to get a sponsor or to get a employer to get you the job. So name is Miss Sarvaya Bhavi. Title Manager, National Employment Center. Email address is here, so you can also email them. This is a phone number, you can call them and ask them, and this is a website URL address for this contact person. And I'm sure, and there is another number, there is another name here, Miss Maopa, mate, team leader for an employment service, and email address, phone number, and website address. So for Fiji, people from Fiji, they can contact these people to get you the sponsorship, get you the employer. Hopefully, once you get your employer sponsorship document, you can attach that to your form and you can apply, you can be able to apply for subclass 0403 visa. Now for this country, Kiribati, these are the contact information you can see on this page, and similar for other countries. Nauru, Papua New Guinea. So I have been asked for from a lot of people from Papua New Guinea, and for Papua New Guinea guys, at last I have found the information which can really help you finding and the good news for you guys is that people from Papua New Guinea are eligible for farm jobs, for fruit picking jobs, for seasonal worker program, subclass 403 visa. So for all you guys, it's a good news which some of you guys, lot of you guys did not know about, and now you know that you can be able to apply for this visa. So these are some of the contact details. Papua New Guinea Labor Mobility Unit inquiry. So there is no phone number mentioned here, so you need to contact them by email via this email address. Okay guys, so recruitment method, work ready pool. So this is the only contact email address you need to email them to get you the sponsor and the employer. And similar for other countries, Soma, they have got a phone number written here, email address, so you can call them to find out all the information. Solomon Island, also people from Solomon Island have been asking me how to apply for this visa, how to come to Australia for fruit picking job. So for you guys from Solomon Island, these are the information. The person name is Mr. Jack Veniora. The title is Chief Trade Officer, Labor Mobility Unit. This is the phone number you can call and ask them. This is the email address, and so I am sure this contact detail will really help you finding what you are really looking for to apply for this visa. And same this Timor-Leste. So these are some of the information about them. Tonga, Tuvalu, Vanuatu. So these are some of the countries who are eligible for this visa. I hope I have given you the information you really needed. Please make sure to like and comment on all your socials with hashtag Sabis Life. Please don't forget to subscribe this channel and hit that notification down below for all the latest upcoming videos. And I will see you in my next vlog. Thank you. Bye.